Hey friends, happy Friday. Bob Rosenberg here along with my friend Dr. George Petruska. We just figured since we're getting into springtime that we ought to be talking about Lyme's disease because my buddy George here not only has had Lyme's disease twice and beat it back, but he has an interesting protocol and story to share with you. So George, what's been your experience with Lyme's?
Well, here's basically what I learned. The first time that I had gotten it, I didn't realize that I had it. And what had happened, what I thought was just a mosquito bite, it was just an area that was red, that was raised. And all of a sudden I started having all these symptoms. And there are a lot of symptoms to Lyme's disease because it affects all your systems.
Right.
Your neuromusculoskeletal, your neurological, your adrenal, your circulation, it affects your breathing, your memory. It just has a host of symptoms.
It just takes you over, huh?
Takes you over. And what I ended up doing when I was really feeling it, I sought out some medical intervention and I got a Lyme titer and I came up positive for Lyme's disease. There are a number of different medical treatments for Lyme's.
Right.
But the one that I chose was amoxicillin, and I was given a script for amoxicillin. Now, based on when you find out you have Lyme's, there's different stages. It could be acute, subacute, or chronic. If it's acute, you want to take amoxicillin possibly 3 times a day for 30 days.
Knock it back.
Subacute, not quite as aggressive, twice a day for 30 days. And chronic would be once a day for 30 days. And with that, because you have all the systems involved, there's a whole host of supplements that you can take to counteract the symptoms and get you through that whole process.
Hold that sheet up. He is not exaggerating when he says there is a ton of nutritional support that you need to do in order to effectively help yourself overcome this.
I have developed a cocktail for treatment to assist with medical intervention if you are one of the unfortunate people that contract Lyme's disease. And to give you an idea is the way I got it, I was cutting the lawn, mowing, and I had white on. I had a short sleeve shorts. The problem is that ticks are attracted to white. They're also attracted to your CO2. So learn a lesson there. You're better off to wear long pants, long shirt, and to wear dark sneakers or dark shoes. Another thing that is good is to use garlic as a seasoning on a lot of your food because garlic helps prevent you. It's a natural way to help preventing you from getting bit by that tick.
Doesn't like it, huh?
But if you are so unfortunate and you do get bit, if you catch it within the first 24 to 36 hours, there's a great chance that Lyme's will not occur. But if you don't catch it that soon, there is a really good chance that you can end up with Lyme's disease. And if that is the case, sometimes you get a bullseye, sometimes you don't. The first time I got it, I had just a red mark like a mosquito bite. The second time I got it, I had the bullseye. And once again, I went ahead and got medical intervention. I got the Lyme titer test.
How soon will a Lyme's titer test come positive after you?
Just shortly after. So if you think you have it and you go have that test, you have somebody order it for you, you could begin intervention immediately. And once again, the most important thing to do is, besides having the medical intervention, because of the whole host of systems it affects and because of all the symptoms you have, you really want to have a cocktail of supplements. And with the supplements, you're going to have some that are vitamins, that are going to relate to your nervous system. You're going to have herbs for immune support and inflammation.
Lots of different body parts on it.
And a lot of supplements. And you're going to do a lot of things that are antiviral, antibacterial, like oil of oregano and colloidal silver.
Anti-inflammatory.
Anti-inflammatory like turmeric. And let's go to a product since I happen to have this box. So some of the supplements that I recommend are contained in this particular product from Metabolic Labs. And we are going to do another video in the future where we're going to go into detail and everything that's on the list. But the last thing I want to say is one of the symptoms you have are headaches. And because you're taking so much and everything that's going on and the medicine and everything, you don't want to develop leaky gut syndrome. And if you already have leaky gut syndrome, you don't want to make it worse.
Important.
So you want to take Salazane
Yeah.
to deal with those headaches.
Keep something that's not going to attack the gut.
Exactly.
For sure. So, friends, hopefully you don't come down with Lyme's disease. Hopefully you follow some of the precautions that my good buddy Dr. George has discussed. But if you do get that titer test and it does light up positive, and you do want a full comprehensive protocol for addressing it, reach out to Dr. George and he'll be happy to share with you.
And what I want to say in closing, our next video, we are going to go into detail on the vitamins and then the herbal remedies and then the supplements. And there'll be a series of videos, but do not hesitate to reach out to Bob or I, and we'd be glad to talk to you about it and give you whatever help we can.
Until next time, thank you guys.
And have a great day.